we're good to go. Okay, aloha.
Those who built this Polynesian Cultural Center over 60 years ago. Now they came from across the Pacific with hammers, saws, coconut rope, and tree trunks.
And cover traditions like singing and dancing.
And the skills and crafts that make us who we are.
Now they came because they felt a call. A call to help the young people of Polynesia, and they answered that call by creating the 6 island villages that surround us today.
And their plan was simple. It was to share the cultures of Polynesia with you, our honored guests. It was their way of doing what Hawaiians call hooky, pulling in the fishing nets and drawing in the fish. Or in other words, gathering the world to experience the spirit of these islands.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now that you've come, now that Yuki is alive in you, lean in
and look deep
and take a magical step into our world,
our family, our home.
We say Mahalo!
Aloha!
Hula!
Yoga!
Yoga!
Aloha! What is the most important thing in the world? Well, it's the people. The people, the people.
And that's you. So come, remember the people you love. Tell us the stories of your ancestors in the land of the long white cloud. Go. Tahiti. You know, the world just thinks of us as wearing grass skirts, showing melodies by moonlight, but there's so much more. For example, when we go diving into the ocean for pearls, we go down into the darkness risking our lives, and Andre tell them why.
It's for family.
Exactly.
In fact, everything we do is to keep a family promise. In marriage, we're asked, will you ever leave your husband, your wife? Or in other words, will you ever turn your back on family? Our answer, anytime, never.
That's because when we commit to family, we give all, even our last breath. And that's the Tahitian way.
Polynesian villages and also in tonight's show, Our Breath of Life.
You know, there's actually a word for aloha in all our Polynesian languages and in the heart of Earth Mother. Because aloha has to do with the people.
And again, what is the most important thing in the world? The people, the people, the people.
Today, you are those people to us. To the friendly people of Tonga.
And to the storytellers in Aotearoa.
To the people of spirit and soul in Fiji.
To the friendly people of Tahiti.
The happy people of Samoa.
And of course, the people of Aloha here in Hawaii.
Because it's aloha that makes us one.
Mono haka with human family here and all over the world. And we'll see you in the Polynesian villages where Aloha is waiting.
Have a seat if you like, if you want to join in.
Thank you, everybody. All right, so this game is called Aotearoa. It's a stick game played by my ancestors in New Zealand. Aotearoa, and it basically teaches hand-eye coordination and awareness of surroundings. Okay? So the first one is you have to hold your sticks just in front of you. If you're on the chairs, go down on your lap, and if you're on the ground, onto the ground, you're gonna go Rado Piri. Okay? Rado Piri. Rado Piri. Rado Piri. Rado Piri. Rado Piri. Rado Piri. Rado together like this. And if you're younger, let her stick on the outside.
The little hut by the bridge, you see people gathered. That's where the ongoing demonstration of the coconut oil making. On the other side of this big hut right over here, the hut that I'm pointing at, the other side of the hut, you'll find the tribal tattoos station. Get yourself a tribal tattoo before you leave this village or during the day, stop by, get yourself a tribal tattoo. Don't worry, we use water-based ink to stamp it on your, wherever you want it to be, on your forehead or your arms. So that's your tribal tattoo station. Underneath those trees right over there, that is our Kesa Kesa station. Try that, say Kesa Kesa. Kesa Kesa means to print. So you choose designs from the islands, you print it, let it dry, you take home with you your work. Okay? And also children, if you have books that needs to be stamped, you stamp your book underneath those trees right there. Those are the ongoing activities. Huts open for browsing. Those of you who wish to take pictures, you're welcome to take pictures with our performers. They'll be assembled right behind you by that lawn area. And a kind request that you all remain seated until all of our performers have left the stage after their performance, and then you're welcome to leave. All right, let's welcome on stage our musicians all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's show them some love.
Samoa ke toma talenga.
Smile.
Tahiti Maori mai ra.
You are on vacation
Ula aloha ki
in Hawaii.
Yorana malolele o tonga. Ena samai rei kune tole. Sananda tunalangi langi. Ena sabimbi bimbi kakayali. Laiena nukaralangi la. Mula laie Hawaii dalenga. Mula.
Some of you older ones probably recognize that song or the tune. That is our version of Drums of the Islands, You're Beating in My Heart. A song that was made famous by the late Mr. Elvis Presley in the movie Paradise Hawaiian Style that featured Mr. Elvis Presley. The movie Paradise Hawaiian Style was filmed right over here on the grounds of the Polynesian Cultural Center. One of the two movies that featured Mr. Elvis Presley here at the Polynesian Cultural Center, one was Paradise Hawaiian Style, the other one was Blue Hawaii. Welcome to Fiji, ladies and gentlemen. We greet people in Fiji by saying Bula Vinaka. Try that, saying Bula Vinaka. It means greetings, good health, and good life to you. So greetings, good health, good life to you. Welcome to Fiji one more time. Bula Vinaka. Now for those of you that are interested, Fiji is located 3,200 miles south-southwest of Hawaii. That's a 6 to 7 hour plane ride from Honolulu, Hawaii all the way down to Fiji. Fiji is made up of over 333 islands. The largest group of islands in Polynesia with a population close to 1 million people. 1874, after many years of tribal warfare and rivalries between chiefs and tribes within the Fiji group of islands, our people decided to lay down their weapons and they ceded our islands to Queen Victoria of Great Britain and her descendants. October 10th, 1970, 96 years later, we became independent. Legacy left by the monarchy, English is still used today as the official language. Not the primary language, but the official language. In the Fijian language, there's more than 300 dialects spread across the 333 islands. And this might interest you to know. The international dateline runs through Taveuni, the third largest island in Fiji. International dateline, timeline that separates today, Saturday, from tomorrow, Sunday. So it's Saturday on this side of Fiji, it is Sunday on this side of Fiji. A very interesting place to go visit. If you are celebrating birthdays and anniversaries, good place to go redeem yourself or celebrate all over again in Fiji. Sit back and enjoy this presentation. Our presentation is themed Tawa Vanua, meaning migration. This is a story of a group of people using celestial navigation like the stars, the moon, the sun, to navigate their way through the vast Pacific Ocean, building and sailing on huge double-hull canoes that carried 150 to 200 people, settling in the southern and eastern Pacific Islands. This is the story of the Lapita people, the ancestors of the first Polynesians. Our story begins 4,000 years ago in the southern and eastern Pacific Islands, in a region that is known today as Polynesia. It was completely uninhabited. Any evidence of humans existed only on the fringes of the western Pacific Islands, in places like Papua New Guinea, the Solomons, Tasmania, islands that are known today as the Melanesian group of islands. Now, science supports Melanesian history, claiming they have been in these islands for more than 20 to 30,000 years. They were a hunter-gatherer culture, lived in small villages and small family units, isolated from the rest of the population. Around 3000 BC, these Melanesians were suddenly being replaced by a new branch of humanity. These newcomers intrepidly stormed through the region, colonizing islands as they pushed east towards the rising sun. They were fierce warriors and great seafarers, built and sailed on huge double-hull canoes that carried 150 to 200 people. They brought with them a new culture, a new language, culture and language that was rooted in the Austronesian culture and language that evolved out of Southeast Asia, practiced and spoken today in Polynesia. They were a polytheistic society, practiced animism and built sacred temples of worship like this one. High priest has just offered prayers on behalf of the people, asking the gods for blessings as they set foot on this newfound land. Notice our temples are elevated, built tall and high. The belief was, the taller the structure, the closer the communication with the ancestral gods. The gods have granted blessings upon these people. Now these newcomers introduced a social hierarchy system where chiefly titles were inherited by bloodline, and our chiefs were believed to be descendants of ancestral gods. Standing before you is a model of a chief wearing the liku voi voi skirt made from the dried pandanus leaves. Round his arms and ankles the vesa mangi mangi, braided from the fibers of the coconut husk. Mother pearl shell around his neck, markings on his face, war club in his hands. These are symbols of power and authority in the islands of Fiji. He calls upon his people to perform tura, depicting their arrival to this newfound land. As these newcomers settled the coastal areas of the larger islands of Fiji, they continued to live and practice traditions they brought with them. Things like the making of cloth or tapa cloth using the bark of the paper mulberry plant. The weaving of baskets and mats using the dried pandanus leaves. Today, all throughout Polynesia, we continue the tradition of weaving baskets and mats and making tapa cloth from the bark of the paper mulberry plant. But there's one unique tradition that is no longer practiced today in Polynesia, except for the islands of Fiji, and that is the art of making pottery. These clay potteries were known as lapita pottery, a low-fired earthenware pottery tempered with shell or sand, and typically decorated with motifs that can be found today in Polynesian art, such as in tattoos and in tapa cloth. We will perform for you Tuli Kuro, a dance that depicts the making of this pottery, the history behind it, and how the art form is still being treasured and practiced today in the islands of Fiji.
Iwaru modu me wa matala na itala no ne wa matala tuli tuli pura mai lus orga da 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 no da mara mai ni siga to kan da kem kila tani kila na kau tamato isa no la mai ta mai ta wa mai fa no porga wa te le na da ni ma tu ba ni na ni ra ta kau tamato me wa samala una tuli na ta da da ta Ni puro sama itiri na sama ni wala pasi puro ni rata itiri sama na puro ni so ni na dani na mai na saki saki na kau ni ni la karo na la ke na ida ka mata na una buka ni kata kata bali na nuku ke na gele kamera tuli samu na buli wakavilaka Singani ena draki tunu maka Nai uku me manfosa de vinaka Maka kila ni dauta kumai wasa
Hundreds and hundreds of years later, after these Lapita people and its culture integrated into their new environment, their new society, and established themselves as the dominant race, the polished and decorated tooth of a sperm whale became the most highly priced cultural item in Fijian society. It is called the tambua. Let's try that. Say tambua. The tambua or sperm whale's tooth was presented as gifts for atonement or esteem. It was also used in negotiations with rival chiefs. It is also presented in a traditional ceremony called dungudi. This is where the family of a male presents a whale's tooth, asking a father for his daughter's hand in marriage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to witness is a reenactment and a condensed version of this dungudi ceremony. This is where one of the rival chiefs from one of the rival tribes will be sending his people with a whale's tooth, asking our chief for his daughter's hand in marriage. Now, these marriage proposals were sometimes made to forge new alliances between rival chiefs and rival tribes. The ceremony begins with the beating of the wooden drum, calling for people to assemble, await, and acknowledge the arrival of the visitors. The visiting party arriving at the chiefly compound of the host chief will make their presence known by calling out. This is the highest form of respect that chiefs accord each other, acknowledging ranks and titles. Ceremonies observe strict protocols. Only honorific language of chiefs and nobles are used. Speaking on behalf of the rival chiefs from the rival tribes, the spokesperson opens the presentation, trying to establish relationships through genealogy, family ties, and family lineage with the host chief. Before he presents the purpose of the visit, the asking of his daughter's hand in marriage, that will lead up to this forging of this new alliance between the two rival chiefs. Before accepting the marriage proposal, the host chief will summon his daughter, Andi Laisa. He will then inform her of the purpose of the visitor's visit, the asking of her hand in marriage. Andi Laisa, my precious and only daughter, I hold in my hands a whale's tooth presented by the rival chiefs from the rival tribes. They have sailed and come a long, long way. They have come to ask for your hand in marriage. I ask you this question. Do you wish to marry the son of the rival chief? I'll ask you again just to confirm. Do you really want to marry the son of the rival chief? Understanding the importance of the forging of this new alliance between the two rival tribes and the rival chiefs, Andi Laisa has accepted the marriage proposal. And the father is officially accepting it on her behalf, promising his support in the preparation of this wedding. This will take months and months and months of preparation, a lot of feasting, exchanging of gifts, more feasting before the actual wedding day. Standing before you is Andi Laisa. She is the daughter of the high chief of the host village, dressed in the ceremonial attire of a princess, with a bark cloth apron around her waist. She wears chails and armbands made from the same material. This signifies her rank in society. The longer the trails and the armbands, the higher the rank in society. The mbuli or the white cowrie shell around her neck, markings on her face, symbols of nobility and royalty in the islands of Fiji. Beside her is Ratu Ife, Verna Tamana, Verna Serena. This is the son of the rival chief from one of the rival tribes, signifying his rank in society with the mother pearl shell around his neck. Let's wish them all the best as they prepare themselves to get married in a couple of more months' time. In the earlier part of the 19th century, Europeans started to arrive in the Pacific. They documented some of the events that they witnessed in Fiji as ferociously vicious and inhumane. Well, they came in the middle of tribal conflicts and tribal warfares, rivalries between chiefs and tribes, cannibalistic rituals. Many weapons were used, including the motosaisai, or the spear, the ula, or the short throwing club. The ula, or the short throwing club, is highly effective when your opponent is trying to escape. A commonly used weapon is the manda, used for close combat fighting. (1835), first Christian missionaries arrived in the islands of Fiji. Our chiefs and our people were converted to the new faith. Temples were being replaced by chapels and churches. New customs, traditions, and values were adopted, integrated with the old ones. Grass skirts, bark cloth were no longer worn. It was reserved for ceremonial functions. Instead, this became the formal attire. Now, if you might remember back in the days where the presentation of a sperm whale's tooth was made, asking a father for his daughter's hand in marriage. Nowadays, it is done only as a formality. Now, what would precede that is months and months and months and months of dating. Kneeling, maybe begging and proposing. A ring from Walmart sales. And no pressure, she said yes. With the introduction of Spanish guitars and modern musical instruments, we danced to contemporary songs like this. customary in the islands, whenever we have guests or visitors leave our village, we'd gather and sing our farewell song, Isale. Now, our farewell song has a lot of meanings, but today it just simply means thank you very much. You probably have found out by now. If you haven't, let me just inform you that about 75 to 80% of the total workforce here at the Polynesian Cultural Center are full-time students attending the nearby Brigham Young University Hawaii campus. So your being here today, you have made it possible for these students from the islands of Fiji the opportunity to work their way through school, graduate, return back home, help contribute to the development of the Pacific Island nation. For that, we are so grateful and appreciate your visiting with us today. This is Ife, is a senior studying information technology. Lisa is a junior, she's studying elementary education and psychology. With Saini Mary over there, she's a senior, she's studying accounting and finance. Mariah over here, she's also a senior, she's studying business management. Narration over here, she's a senior, also studying tourism management. The far end of that is Palin of Anoa, sorry, this is Marcelo of Anoa. He's also a senior, he's studying political science and history. Daniel is a freshman, he is studying sports science and administration. And this is Devita, he's a senior, he's studying social work and psychology. With our chief, this is Ratu Ilyasa. He is studying political science also and history.
As the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, we are constantly reminded of our ancestors, of those who bravely navigated and sailed the vast open ocean and settled in our island home called Fiji 2,500 to 3,000 years ago. Friends and family, this is our story. And we hope that you've enjoyed it just as much as we have enjoyed presenting it to you. Thank you so much for visiting the Fiji village. Vinaka Wakalemu and Ni Samoa.
Keep your applause going for our visiting musicians, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Lionel Richie, Usher, Snoop Dogg, and Lady Gaga. Check for your belongings, check for your valuables, do not leave anything behind. Anything that you leave behind is mine, except for your children and your husbands. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you for visiting.
What are you going to do today? Great. Okay. Has any of you been to Fiji? Anyone?
My dad has.
Your dad has, not you though. Okay, good. Your dad, is your dad here? No.
No.
Okay. But he's been there. Did he like it?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So, none of you been to Fiji? Oh, yeah, okay. So none of you been to Fiji? Well, the question is, what's wrong with you? Would you like to go? Yes. We take a reservation there. You pay us, and then we'll send you there to Fiji, right? But we threw the kitchen and said, the real word in Fiji is Bula Vinaka. Everyone say Bula Vinaka. Bula Vinaka. Two words. Bula means hello. Vinaka conveys a message of good day or good health to be with you now and always. So let's do it one more time. Bula Vinaka. Bula Vinaka. Wonderful. Now, a little bit about Fiji as far as the map goes. Fiji is located about 3,200 miles southwest of Hawaii. That way, if you would start to row your canoe, you go that direction, right? It is a 6 hours plane ride from Honolulu, 6 hours. If you're coming from the mainland, LA, San Francisco, it's about 11 hours. 11 hours. Beyond that, I don't know, and I don't care, right? So 11 hours from LA, 6 hours from Honolulu. So there are over 300 islands altogether that makes up the Fiji Group Islands, the largest set of islands in Polynesia. We were ceded to Great Britain in 1874. A lot of wars were going on, and the chief decided to build a shelter to Queen Victoria. 1874, so she was in charge of the whole place, stopping the war and had all the churches come in. And in 1970, we gave back our independence. In 1970, And so there are over 300. So because it was the British in Fiji, English therefore is the official language in Fiji. We speak Fijian, of course, is our primary language, and there are over 300 dialects that are spoken on the Fijian group of islands. The population in Fiji today almost 1 million people now. Almost 1 million people. The setup of the BMA family, this building that we're meeting in right now, is what we call as our Polynesia. It is our meeting house. Now that's a kind of way to say this is a place where strangers like yourselves, if you visit Fiji, you'll come in here and wait for the elders to welcome you to the village, and you let them know the reason why you visit Fiji, the village rather, and from here you proceed to the village and say yay. If they say nay, you turn around and you will get out of the village. This is the place of the video right now. Members around the wall, same members that you have in your hands, above us, and there is leaves going to that white mat that you see above you. And these ribs and posts are held together using the center rope made from the fiber of the coconut husk. The same one they use for the canoe outside. That canoe is what we call our vamakau. It is a family canoe. That canoe, it is known around here as the Moana canoe. Remember the movie Moana? Same canoe they used to replicate in that Disney production. Remember Maui from the movie? That's me. No, I wish, right? I'm open to looking at that though. The very end of the video, if you walk out of here, the very end, some of you might be dressed in that small house that we have there. We call it in Fiji as our Polynesia, translation, old folks home. Old folks home. But it's more than that though. It is also a schoolhouse. Because not only the grandparents hang out there, but also the grandkids hang out there too. Okay, so all those learning that we do in the islands in terms of our chants, our dances, myths, legends, stories, genealogy, family history, right there in the old folks home, grandparents to grandkids. And lastly, on these sides of these people, the largest structure we have in our village, we call them as our vale level. Everyone say vale level. Vale means house, and level means big house. It belongs to the chief. In the olden days, God's guarding those doors. If you ever get caught emptying those doors without permission, you could be clapped to death, no questions asked. The question for you, do you still want to go to Fiji?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, please do go. It's 21st century. We don't clap people anymore. All right? We have guns now. No. We don't get it. But it's very much respected the way enter. For yourselves, most likely come to the side doors, which are reserved for the chiefly family and invited guests like yourselves. You probably know by now that tourism is big in Fiji. Big time. Maybe any resorts that you may be familiar with, we have the same ones. I'm talking Wyndham, Marriott, Four Seasons, Sheraton, Hilton, Ritz-Carlton, all these big resorts are based in Fiji. We even have a day's inn in the middle of nowhere over there, right? I'm sure there's a Motel 6 somewhere there too. But tourism is big time. This western side of Fiji, right away from this group of islands, are affectionately known as the Blue Lagoon side of Fiji. Blue Lagoon. Remember the movie Blue Lagoon? It was set over there. How about Castaways, Tom Hanks? Same place. And the Samoa series was shot as well on that side, Blue Lagoon side of Fiji. We're talking about snorkeling, white sandy beaches, diving, scuba diving, surfing. That's a place to go to. And it is beautiful there, family. Do you want to know why it's so beautiful there? Why? I'm from there. That's why. But for now, let's switch to the members that you have in your hands. Let's make some noise. There you go. There you go. All right. I will teach you 3 simple beats, after which our musician will then join us, okay? All right, the first beat goes something like, by the way, actually, the name of this stick is called Aotearoa. Everyone says Aotearoa. Aotearoa is a visual instrument that we use the islands, among the many instruments that we use. So I'm gonna teach you how to use Aotearoa today, right? The first beat goes something like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, together. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Smile. You're on vacation in Hawaii. I am on Oahu, quite long. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Stop. In Fiji, stop means stop. Second beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Together. 1, 2. All right, family. Now, once you get to the bed with some of you, even though Fiji is only 6 hours away, they let me see, they are 22 hours ahead of us by time. Right? 6 hours by flight, but they're 22 hours ahead. Right now it's about 2:30 here in Hawaii, so it's about 12:30 in Fiji tomorrow. It's Sunday in Fiji, 12:30 in the afternoon. They're 22 hours ahead of us. Just give you some idea what it's like there. The last time we left LA Thursday night, we got to Fiji Saturday morning. We left Fiji Sunday night after church. We got back to LA Sunday afternoon before church. All right? Told the kids, we'll go to church once. Too much church is not good for us. Okay? So there we have a time difference, 22 hours, time difference between Hawaii and Fiji, as you know, they're on the other side of the world. What we're going to do, we're going to combine this bit together now, see what we can come up with. When I say change, you change from the first to the second. Keep on changing until I say stop. First bit together, 1, 2, 3. Change. 1, 2. Change. 1, 2, 3. From you, good. There you go. Change. 1, 2, 3. Change. 1, 2. Change. Change. And stop. Impressive. Some will keep it up, others are coming up in their own. What we're going to do tonight is called the rumbling beat. There's your power bamboo as fast and as loud as you can. On the count of 3, you lift up your bamboos. Rumble! Rumble, 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 rumble. 1, 2, and 3. Up. You turn to the person you came with. Give them a big Fijian smile and say, "What's up?" And then you, no. With the stick above you, shout the good word and say, "Bula Vinaka." Bula Vinaka. Rumble one more time, rumble one more time, rumble one more time. 1, 2, and 3. Bula Vinaka. I was just here now with the favor after they practice song. Listen to my instructions. When I say change, you change. At the end, rumble, and we shout out Bula Vinaka. All right, you got that? All right, let's do this. First bit together. 1, 2, 3. Now this time we're going to see what our favorite animal in Fiji. Guess what's our favorite animal to anybody?
Kiwi.
Kiwi, very close. Very, very close. Which one? Monkey, even closer. Which one? Yes, at the back. What? Very close. I'll tell you. Cows. We like cows. They give us milk, meat, cheese, and McDonald's, right? But they're nuisance for no praise and fish, so cows do whatever they like. Young man, where are you from? Utah. You have cows over there? You probably have more cows than people over there. What sound do they make, the cows? Oh boy, we have the same cows. We have the same cows. Different accent, but almost the same. All right, 2-part chorus. A musician will say, moo. You respond to the cows by saying, bite. Everyone say, bite. Bite. Louder. Bite. One more time. Bite. For example, moo. Bite. Moo. Bite. Moo. Bite. Yep, that's how cows talk. trucks in Fiji. Remember your my response, rumble, and bulavinaka at the end. First bit together, 1 to 3. It belongs to the High Chief. Samoa is guided and protected by a council of chiefs, so whatever the chief says goes. So it's good to be a chief. By a show of hands, how many of you are chiefs of your family? Thank you, ladies. In Samoa, women can also become chiefs. The word tattoo comes from Samoa, and the word is tatau. Tatau. Tata means to hammer something together. Tatau means to hammer the bone into your body. It's one of our oldest traditional practice that is still carried on still today, using the old method of hammering the bone into the body. And usually the family chooses who to receive it, and they choose the most strongest and the most handsome one in the family. He's not here today, but I'll show you mine. This is the la'i of Samoa. This is our formal wear, formal clothing for the men. They all look the same. Same outline, different design. You have no choice. Starts on the hips, drops all the way down past the knees. There's no stencils used. The tattoo artist locate where your shoulder plate is, and then you lay down, and a couple men will hold you down. Keep you comfortable. Now their main job is to stretch the skin tight so that the tools will not pull and rip the skin apart. Process takes anywhere from 6 to 12 sessions, average 4, 5, 6, 7 hours a session. Once you start, you're gonna make sure you can handle the pain and go through it and complete the attire. This is one of those tattoos you cannot do one session, take a couple months off, come back, add pieces as you go. Because if you don't finish the tattoo, it brings bad luck, bad name to the family, and everybody in the village will know you chicken, you never finish. And you'll never be able to show it. Yeah, so this took me 6 days, Monday to Saturday, about 6, 7 hours a day, because I had a flight to catch on Sunday. The last part of the tattoo is the puke or the belly button. They hammer the bone inside, they color the inside, and that signifies an end of an old life and a beginning of a new life, being reborn again. But more importantly, to remind the men of their connection to their mom. This is how you connected to her before you were born. Now it's your responsibility to honor and respect your mom as long as she lives. So talking back to mom in Samoa is a no-no. Mommy jokes, we don't do that. But we do your daddy jokes. Now if you're here with your mom, lean over to her and say thank you. Samoa is politically divided into 2 countries. The Eastern Hawaiians, American Samoa, is a territory of the United States of America, population around 70,000 people. And that's where all your NFL players come from. American Samoa is also the #1 recruiting station per capita for the United States Army than anywhere else in the USA. What about a round of applause for all of our military personnel, family and friends? Thank you for your service. On the Western Hawaiians, we have the independent state of Samoa since 1962. Even though the 2 islands are politically divided, we are one people, one culture, and as part of our tradition, part of our protocol, we gotta invite up our talking chief to come up and formally welcome you to the island of Samoa and be part of our family. The traditional attire around his waist is what we call a siapo. It's a wraparound. Traditional clothing commonly known as a tapa cloth. It is made from the bark of the paper mulberry tree. Around his neck, he has a necklace called a ulafala, made from the fruit of the bananas tree. Sewing these things together represents unity. Within the chief's council, on his shoulder he has a fue, the switch of inspiration of his wisdom and knowledge and genealogy of our people. More importantly, he hosts the toto, the staff of leadership. It is the authority to speak on behalf of the family, to welcome honor and special guests like yourself. And here is our talking chief.
Leo foi ko sivile lupe sa ko foi bangoloko o fa pele fa kulo e so po mongale mo fa kulo ko pa ia mo ko mamalu wa fia maya matala me to aule no Samoa sa se te mania so fa e foi o tatu maftaga ia tu yo vor tatu va ane tai mishmaya to mai mo marsila as yo ma to fa fia tu so fu ma e maruya.
And that means welcome. The last word he said, soy fua. Everybody say soy fua. Soy fua means blessings and long life be upon you. Our talking chief expresses gratitude for you visiting the island of Samoa today. He hopes to enjoy your visit, learn something about our people and about our culture. We also pray the Spirit of the Lord protect you as you visit these islands. But when the time comes for you to return home to your loved ones, that you may do so safely. With that, I want to do a short fun activity to warm you guys up. We're going to invite up this young man all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Here he is.
All right, family, put your hands together for me. Just together like this. My job today is to warm you guys up, so rub your hands. Rub them really fast until I see smoke. Now give me one loud clap. In Samoa we call this bati. Everyone say bati. Everyone give me one bati, two bati, three bati. Nice. Now put your hands like this in a cupping shape. Cross them over. Give me one low clap. Samoa we call this ball. Everyone give me one ball, two ball, no ball. Please pay attention. We'll select the sacrifice. All right, in Samoa, we didn't have any microphones, so we use hand signals. If I point up, give me a butty. If I point down, you give me a ball. Are you guys ready? One person. Let's try that one more time. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Follow my finger. Late. Together. Ball. Pasta. All right, we're gonna do a familiar beat, a famous beat we do in Samoa. Give me two balls, one button.
Oh, yes.
All right. Sounds familiar?
Yeah.
If you know the song, sing it. We
are no have fun.
All right, family. One more time. Put your hands up like this. Work them side to side. Give me one loud. Choo! All right. Follow my finger. You guys are terrible.
Come on, give it up for your terrible instructor. Well, that concludes our pre-show for our main cultural presentation, Tree of Life. Here he is, your host,
just arrived by canoes. Make some noise. Heavy noise.
And that's it. Thanks for coming. You may leave now. Actually, yeah. My friend is Talofa. Oh, come on, Talofa. You remove the T, it becomes Alofa. And that is La. And that sounds like Aloha. See that? So we say Talofa, hello, we take the T, it becomes La. In Hawaii, Aloha is La, is hello, or hello, love, goodbye. And that's what we're going to do. Hello, I love you, bye-bye. Culture is alive in Samoa. I wish we were all day with you. Sit down and learn culture. Today I got a couple of things I'm sure you enjoy. If you don't, that is totally your problem. So we make fire, we husk the coconut, and then we climb the coconut tree. And then when we get up there, the air is thinner up there, and then we jump from one tree to the other. And it's really exciting because nobody knows the ending is always different. Sometimes like this, sometimes like that. 3:30, the food is ready. 4:20, 4:50, we burn that kid. He's a kid of it. We do the fire knife dancing right there. So we dance with the fire and the knife at the same time. In your homes, you teach your children, don't touch the knife, stay away from the fire. In our homes, we put them together and give it to the child. And then watch them suffer. They'll never talk back to ever again. Problem solved. But all this is about cooking. We actually are cooking today. Cooking is different everywhere. Culture, food, when you see food, you can tell where it's from. Japan women cook, China women cook, America women cook, India, Philippines, Korea, and Samoa, the men cook. Do you like that, ladies? Oh, let it out. Move to Samoa. That way. There's not one man left there. I was the last one. It's like no man's left. Or not just the men cook, the young men cook. There they are. How old is this kid? 10, perfect. About 5 years ago, when he was 5, we got involved in fishing, raising the animals, plants, harvest, cook, and more, and then serve the food in the house. Grandparents, I'm talking to you. Grandparents, parents, sisters, eat first. So you got 3 boys in this house. You got a mate right there. The young men prepare all the things, do all the work, cook their food, bring it to the house, serve it, come back here, 3 of them sit here and watch the family eat. And pay attention to every trait. I'm telling you, training and you find nowhere else. You run out of serve food, they give you more. When you're done eating, they bring you the bowl of water, wash your hands, wash the bottle. Beautiful. I hope this culture lasts a very long time. Yeah, the changes are coming, they're coming very fast. Chief sounds right there, lazy old man. You live in Samoa, pass by the other day, this guy is out, he's asleep. He must have slept all day. He has no bank account, no pension, no retirement, no 401k, no mortgage, no worries. His food better be there on time. And better be the best food, and better serve with our respect. He's the man that served the people that are buried here. And we believe they watched us the way we serve them. Okay? You do all the work, you become strong, of course, intelligent, cook the food, but never eat before your parents. So imagine that, doing the work, knowing that you can't cross those lines. You can tell the young men that cross that line anytime and the one that never dared cross those lines. They go out into the world, you cannot believe these 2 young men came from the same house, from the same street. And why? Because it's important. If there's order. If there's no order, then what's the point at all of this stuff? So this is the best gift. Get your sons to the kitchen, let them learn to work, cook, serve you, eat last, clean up, repeat. Don't like it, don't feed him anymore. But give him a chance. Do it for a couple months and pray you start to come on back. You will bring it for a young man, something to think about. Come on, give it up. Yeah. And then the very next question is, what do the women do? The men go, where did you get your polyester cotton mixed skirt? This is not a skirt, this is a lava lava. They say lava lava. I supposed to meet Mr. Lava Lava. He missed the appointment. We'll bring the women, show you the work of the women. This is a sleeping bag. For the lilies come from the leaf of the bandana tree. There's a tree that with a long roots, long leaf. Cut the leaf, boil the steam, lasts a long time. So you got a floor of rocks, you got a couple of mats which are near the rocks, and yes, and you sleep well, you wake up early, you're connected, you live a long life, according to Harvard Research Center. We also have the rock at the back. This is the paper mulberry, right there along the bathroom wall. It's this much of a bark when you tear them off, and the women put it together, bigger than the field like that. In the show tonight, Tom and Roman covered the whole stage. Pre-contact, we didn't have money, we had a training system. These are the courtesies. The bigger the mat, softer, finer, intricate, colorful, the more valuable you are. Tedious, time-consuming, all by hand. I rather cook. And get it over with. Give a big hand for the women. Go, give it over. All right. If you're a big young man, I just want you to know, if you're not aware of this, there's university students, so education is going to become a big part of our lives. We've got a daily responsibility as a young man. You can't mess it up. Show the family. No excuse. You can't one day say, sorry, no food today. Don't never happen. And then you have school requirements around the demand of education. And if you come to university, you're a big road. And you can figure it out, you can make it anywhere. Whatever that means. We'll bring them in. There they are. Yeah, we're going to make fire, 2 pieces from the same wood. Wild hibiscus. There's low hibiscus, there's hibiscus. This is from the wild. It takes about 2 hours, maybe more. Competition among the men. So this guy's from New Zealand, born and raised in New Zealand, this guy's from Samoa. So this place offered an opportunity for someone from Samoa, some see the culture from a different perspective. A Samoan born somewhere else, come learn the culture. And then non-Samoan, they came from Vietnam right there. They came from Buffalo. Yeah, so I don't care what you came from, where you came from, it's what you take. The competition, everybody clap your hand. Everybody clap your hand. Come on, hey, hey. It takes 2 hours. Yeah, this is the fight. In Samoa, it's a competition among the men. You know, you see the open house concept? You see right to the village that way and that way. So evening comes, the neighbors are eating. Well, obviously, those young men got their stuff together. If our parents are still sitting there waiting for the food, watching the neighbors eat, you fail big time. And it's quite disrespectful and embarrassing not to have the food ready in time. In fact, your parents will let you know tonight, over and over again, that you failed tonight. No pressure. Check this out. Not the fire, the abs. There's abs on fire. People ask us, do you guys work out? I said, we work way out. You have no idea how out we work and how late we stay up. He has 2 abs. He left one home to watch the house. No, really, I'd rather have one big multifunctional ab than a bunch of non-functional abs. You can download the abs. Just use. You touch me again, I'll touch you. And you watch some Irish shows, 2 days, 3 days, no fire, it's not good. You're just a movie talking for the animals. And they're going to have those abs, absolutely. Give it up for Born and Raised in New Zealand, join us in the recent missions together. Now before I burn all of this, the hospital is different. It's a lot longer than others, depending on what you need it for. But look at this: dental floss, hair replacement, hair extension, wash dishes, shower, make robe, tie the house, the canoes, the weapons, the tools, the original fishing line, fishing nets, the sails of the canoes, the clothing, all in that and more. I also want to stress our company has gone paperless. You know, everything is online as well. Everybody say fire! Fire! In Samoa, afi! Afi! In Tonga, afi! Tokelau, afi! Niue, afi! Tuvalu, afi! In Guam, afi! In Hawaii, Tahiti, New Zealand, Maori language, afi! In Malaysia, Indonesia, afi! In India, afi! Not ugly, afi! Not Hollywood, Filipino, afi! In Spanish, in Brazil, in French. Korea, China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Vietnam. I'm not making this up, man. In Japan, he. Everybody say he. In Japan, fire is he. I don't know what she is, but I lie. I know what she is. She is difficult. She deserved everything. much better. Actually, it doesn't matter. She takes everything. She is death. So I said it. In Japan, I'm warning you. Fire is heat, and she is death. So either way you lose. Smells good. Samoan organic free cologne. It's called mangoshua. It's like old spice. This is way older and spicy. If he doesn't smell like this, he doesn't cook. Don't waste your time. Don't go for the looks, go for the smell. If he has both, good for you. If he has none, one for you. You hear the chickens and hurry up with the fire, come catch me. Because I believe I can fly. Give it up. Come on, give it up. You celebrate the coconut tree of life, the tree that gives and all, and never stop giving. Look up, everything you see up there, including the lights, comes from the coconut tree. Coconut is a seed, it germinates, becomes another tree. You know, the debate goes on. What came first, the coconut or the tree? Was it the egg or the chicken? Well, it doesn't matter at this point, we don't have time for that. You just need to know we got the number one, the cheapest model we could find to model the coconut. You know, not a role model, just the model, you know what I'm saying? Don't touch me. Don't wash your face. Coconut tree has no season. What that means, when the tree starts to bear fruit, it won't stop until the tree dies. But every single leaf gives at least 10, between 10 and 50, non-stop for more than 100 years. Those are available every day. Did you know that? Well, now you know. And the more you know, the more you know you don't know. There is no coconut. The whole airport is empty. Why the key is empty? The market is empty. If this thing falls on you, it ain't your fault. This is America. It's somebody else's fault. So it's a big mess. Nobody's responsible. Cut them all down. This is the problem. You cut them so much, generation of cutting the coconuts up, that knowledge disappears. So we're holding on to this for as long as we can. I was just in Georgia. I took the midnight train. I'm just kidding. I was in Georgia last year. I filmed with a live action Moana. If you're a big Moana fan, Moana 2026 live action comes out. We also highlight the COVID in many ways. When they're right, they turn brown just like this. So some of you are now right here. Some of you were never. To husk it, we call it milei. You would say milei. In English, sure. In Spanish, Filipino, Korea, Chinese, Japanese, Vietnam, India. You ready? First step, push it down here. Make sure the one you're buying has a face. If there's no face, it ain't a coconut. If there's two faces, I don't know what this today you come face to face. There's a line between the eyes on Facebook. There's a line between the eyes. Hit across the line, cracks in half. We use our foreheads. This is where I do my cracking. I'm a left-handed. I use the right side of my brain. Save yourself a headache, get a rock. If it's a rock, in Samoa, Chinese, Korea, Japanese, Spanish, Filipino, India, in America, nutcrack. In Arkansas, Little Rock. In Tennessee, Vietnam, We're going to choose best together. Young lady here, give the camera to him and you come up here. Andale. We like 36 minutes, 16. Cheers. You do first. What are you doing? There's no water in California. You don't know water in California. Disgusting. Finish it. Good for you. There it is, your personal chef. You need to laugh. We have a gift. Give it up! Give it up! As we choose the milk, using the meat shred, the meat we use a sharp piece of metal. Before it was a sharp, but last year we got the metal. This year we got heavy metal. This year we're heading for the gold metal, you know what I'm saying? Look at the muscles, the ab, one ab, the pecs, the biceps, the triceps, the trapezius, the deltoid, the latissimus dorsi, the external obliques, the gluten free. Have you heard of muscle memory? This is memory loss. Big man showed up, made fire, and did this. Shred the meat, squeeze it with the fibers of the coconut, make the milk. Milk turns all oil, good for your hair, your skin, oil put in the morning, bake, massage, never heard of it, look it up. This is how we do it every day. This is just one half. Imagine 20, 30. It does it with style. Look at that. Look at that. Effortless, powerful, unassuming, the step, the twist of the hips. How low can you go, you know what I'm saying? He does it overhead. Come on, give it up to the little man. God, little man, deliverance. He brings back for you. Never underestimate the one man. You have a good time? My name is Cap. Everybody say Cap. That's K-A-P. Came from Samoa, worked here, school, graduated with a degree in fine arts. Today, see my work in the galleries in many, many homes throughout the world. I have a gallery right there, along yes, at the field there. Another one by the theater, full of my artwork. I invite you personally to come check it out. I'd like to show the culture to the arts. Tree climbing, the greatest workout. It's called the Tree 90X. Look it up, follow the program, and it's you. Right after that, come visit social media, Cap Culture and Art. K-A-P, Culture and Art. What is my name? God bless you. It's your day. Learn everything. Cap and love. Aloha!
Please give it up for Tahiti. All right, family, please make your way outside for our tree climbing activity. And join us in our kitchen for our kitchen cooking demonstration. Mahalo.
Coconut tree climbing right outside. Come on out. Go ahead and spread out the sidewalk. We'll be climbing forward this coconut tree. This is the most dangerous activity that we perform here in Polynesian
Bring it over here.
We climb these trees in the honest to cut the leaves who are weaving and pick the young
And the ladies,
fresh coconut
bring it all the way
tree.
here.
If you haven't had one of those, after this, go to that part of you and get some of that fresh coconut for you. That is our #1 refreshment to the audience. Now they need some help. Please put your hands together. Let me see those hands. Get ready. Hands up. Everybody. Keep talking. The harder you got, the faster they go up. Somebody scream. Now we're going to have this young man here jump over to this tree. Everybody say, "Oso!" Yes. Yes.
Everyone say jump!
Are you crazy?
What a chicken. I am so sorry, these are the only 2 left. Last week was windy, we lost 9 of them, and they all rest in pieces. How about another big hand for our tree climbers? Now go home and don't try it. Listen up, we have some other activities for you. Weaving in our guest house. For those of you who want to learn about our cooking, make your way to our kitchen. Check out Cap's Art Gallery. And listen, I'm calling you right now. Get your fresh coconuts before they run out. Have a wonderful day. Somebody left a bag over here, a brown bag with some stuff inside. Brown bag. Brown paper bag.
Okay, family and friends, can everybody repeat after me and say, Yaorana! Yaorana is our greeting word here in the islands of Tahiti, and it means, may you live forever, or may you have a long life. So, Yaorana family, welcome today to our presentation, the introduction to French Polynesia. Now, today family, for this presentation, we're going to have two parts. The first part is going to be here. We're going to talk to you a little bit about our country, about our islands. We're going to be doing some drumming and some dancing. Now, the second half, family, will take place in the kitchen. Some of you may have already gone back there and tried some of our coconut bread. Who's tried some of the coconut bread already? Okay, nearly everybody, that's okay. For those of you who haven't, family, right after this half of the presentation, join us in the back. Our cousins will get you some fresh samples of that coconut bread. They're also going to teach you guys how to use the underground oven to make and cook food, okay? So, stay tuned for that, family. We're going to get into the main part of the presentation. So today, family, we want to talk to you about French Polynesia. How many of us here have heard of French Polynesia before? Okay, a lot of us, not everybody, that's okay. How about Tahiti? Who's heard of Tahiti? Okay, nearly everybody's heard of Tahiti. Well, family, here's a fun fact. French Polynesia is the country, okay? French Polynesia has 118 islands. Those islands are divided into 5 island groups. We call them archipelagos. Now, each of the archipelagos, family, have different cultures, customs, and traditions. Now, Tahiti is not a country, okay? Tahiti is only one island found within the country of French Polynesia. Now, today, for our presentation, we're going to be highlighting each of the island groups. But before we do so, we need the help of some children. We need some children to come onto the stage. Come on down, children. Come on down. Now, when you come on the stage, children, you want to do it with our cousins, okay? Come right here. Oh, where you going? Come this way, come this way. It's okay. You okay? Any more children want to go onto the stage? Come down this way, come down this way. We need to spread out, cousins. We need to spread out. Some of you come over here. Some of you come over there. Any more children want to come? We need a few more volunteers, maybe some adults. And the adults want to come onto the stage. We need 2 more volunteers. Come on down. You can come down here. You can come on down. We need one more volunteer. One more volunteer. Yeah, come on down. Oh, yeah, you can come too. You come as well. Are you sure? Okay, that's okay. How about a big hand for our volunteers on the stage, family? Okay, so today, family, we're going to highlight each of the island groups found within our country of French Polynesia. We start off with the first group of islands. Can everybody say Matuita? Matuita is also known as the Marquesas Islands. These islands are known for their full body tattoos, as you can see on both of our cousins right here. They're also known for the carvings on wood, stone, and animal bone. Now, the objects that our cousins are holding here, family, is what we call a u'u. Can everybody say that? U'u. U'u. Now, the u'u is a war staff usually given to the eldest son of the chief. You look very closely, family. On our big u'u right here, there's a lot of different carvings. The carvings tell a story. They talk a little bit about where our cousin's from. They talk about the family history, genealogy, even the achievements our cousin achieved throughout his life will be etched and added upon the u'u. So how about a big hand for our cousins representing the Marquesas Islands? The next group of islands family, everybody say Ma'areva. Ma'areva is known as the Gambia Islands. These islands are known for the farming of the Tahitian black pearl. Now, our little cousin there has a beautiful black pearl necklace on, but what was more important to our people traditionally was the shell. The shell in which you find the black pearl inside is what we call the mother of pearl shell, and it's what we would use before metal was introduced to the islands. So we break the shell down to different sizes, use it to make our tools, kitchen utensils, spearheads, and fish hooks. Nowadays, the more modern use of the shell, using it to make jewelry, necklaces, earrings, headpieces, all of those different ways of using that mother of pearl shell for jewelry. So how about a big hand for our cousins representing the Aloha Islands. The next group of islands family, everybody say Te Tuamotu. Now the Tuamotu Islands family are atolls. These islands have about 70% of French Polynesia's 118 islands. Now, these islands are known for the farming of the seashells. Families collect these shells on the shore, they string them together using fishing line. Now, you look very closely, family. All of these tiny little shells individually drilled and strung together, very intricate work. Now, all of our cousins have some beautiful necklaces on. Our little cousin's got a little cup. It doesn't have much use because it has a bunch of holes in it. We also have a little purse, all made from the Tuamotu seashells. How about a big hand for our cousins representing the Tuamotu Islands? Now, the next group of islands family, everybody say Tuha'apai. Tuha'apai is also known as the Austral Islands. These islands are known for the weaving. We weave a special leaf family. We call it fara. Can everybody say that? Fara. Now, this is one strand of fara right here. You need to gather up a bunch of those leaves. You strip them down to different sizes. Use it for the weaving. Now, traditionally, weaving would be used to make the sails of our canoes. You look above you, family, the roofs of our houses. Now, the more modern use of the weaving family, using it to make pieces of art. So we got hats, bags, fans. We got a beautiful mat right there. Our cousin's holding a Gucci purse. We also have this Louis Vuitton bag right here. How about a big hand for our cousins representing Tuha'apai? Okay, now the last islands family, everybody say Totaiete. Totaiete is also known as the Society Islands. These islands are known for their fast hip-shaking dance and their drumming. There you go. Now, the special costume that our cousin is wearing here is made from a material we call more. Can we say that? More. More family is not a grass skirt. It's not made out of grass. You look behind you, family, there's a tree next to our kitchen. That tree is called the wild hibiscus tree. In Tahitian, we know it as puro. So we take the bark of the tree, take the inner fibers, soak it in water. Once it's been soaked, leave it out to dry. When it's dry, it comes out looking like the natural brown color you see here. Then we strip it into the different sizes to make our skirts that you see right here. Now we can decorate the mortar using dye, shells, natural materials that will help to accentuate those dance movements. So how about a big hand for our cousins representing the Society Islands. Now family and friends, all of these islands represent the country of French Polynesia. The national language spoken there is French, and throughout each of those different island groups there's different languages, dialects still being spoken today. Now if you look to the left family, on this wall right here is a small representation of each of the island groups found within our country. So if you want to learn a little bit more, please feel free to have a read. Now before our cousins sit down today, each of them receive a headband. This is a coconut leaf headband, one for each of them to take home. How about a big hand for our cousins representing the islands of French Polynesia. Okay, family, now you've learned a little bit about our country. Now it's time for everybody to join in. We're going to have some fun. You guys ready to have fun? Yeah! Okay, right now we need all the ladies in the house to please stand up. All the ladies on your feet. Ladies in the house on your feet. Ladies in the back. Ladies in the front. Ladies in the middle. All the ladies on your feet. Now ladies, today we're going to be learning some Tahitian dancing. Our cousins on the stage are going to help you guys out, so follow along. Start out, ladies, with your feet together. Hands on your hips. Bend your knees. And put a big smile on your face. That's a very important part. Now, swing your hips from side to side, just like this. Hey, swing. There you go. Now, our cousins are going to give you guys some motions. Ladies, you need to follow along with their hands and keep your hips moving, okay? Can you do that for me, ladies? Yes? Okay, follow along with our cousins on the stage. Gentlemen, clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap. Okay, ladies, follow those moves, follow those moves. Hands out, hands up. Now keep smiling, smile really big. Blow a kiss. Now we're going to the side, make some waves, make some waves. Make some waves, the other way. Roll your hands the other way. Roll your hands up. Now make it rain, roll it down. Follow those moves, follow those moves. Blow this one way, blow this the other way. Roll your hands, blow this with your hands. And spin around, ladies, spin around. Good work, ladies, good work, good work. Have a break, have a break, have a break. Okay. But ladies, now's your favorite part of the show. Do you guys want to see the gentlemen dance? All the gentlemen on your feet, let's go. All the gentlemen on your feet, let's go. All the gentlemen on your feet, let's go. Gentlemen in the back, gentlemen in the front, gentlemen in the middle. Okay, ladies, if there are any gentlemen sitting down next to you, please force them to stand up right now. We need to see all the gentlemen on their feet. Okay, gentlemen, are you ready? Yeah. That was horrible. Gentlemen, are you ready? Yeah. You can have your feet together, hands on your hips, bend your knees, take off your shirts. Right now, no, I'm just kidding, keep it on, keep it on. Okay, here's the motion, bend down, knock your knees in and out just like this. Oh, we got a real warrior in the house. Okay, now gentlemen, this move's not the funky chicken, okay? In Tahiti, we call it pa'oti. Say that, pa'oti. Say it like a warrior, pa'oti. Follow along with our cousins on the stage. Ladies, clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap. Gentlemen, move those legs, move those legs. Hands out, hands out. Remember your training, remember your training. Go to the side, and the other side. Extend those arms out nice and wide, gentlemen. Look at this. Hands forward. Move. Oh, the Macarena. Okay, gentlemen, follow along. Keep those legs moving, gentlemen. Go down and go forward. Don't get an injury. Back up, gentlemen. Down. Off. Spin around, gentlemen, and let me hear you say. Good work, gentlemen. Good work, good work. Come on, break. Family and friends, how about one more round of applause for yourselves? You guys did awesome, family. Okay, now you've learned a little bit about our culture, tried our dance, had some fun. Sit back and relax, family. Our cousins are going to come back out one more time. They're going to show you an Aotearoa. conversation. Second half is going to take place in the kitchen. But before you leave us, family, everybody say Maururu. Maururu. Maururu means thank you. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, family. Have a good day. Maururu.
Everyone, so let's stand first.
So I'll be your chef today, family. So let's talk about our families. Our families are women, our ladies, they prepare our food, and our men cook our food.
Okay, we do it together. Okay, ready? Hey. Are you ready? Are you ready? You sure you're not from India? Okay, Korea, finish the beat. Okay, Korea. It's gonna be a long show, Korea. Okay, Korea, listen to everybody. Everybody, help Korea, okay? Clap! Come on, make some noise for Korea! Gentlemen, come up here to the front, right here to the front. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we know it's not easy for our warriors to come up and perform for us. So one more time, give them a hand, everybody. Yeah. So, in return for their hard work, we have made them some gifts. Woven headbands all the way from Costco. Hands up if you want one. Crowd, hands up, up. It's only $5, right over there. Okay, make some noise for our first warrior from India, everybody. Make some noise for India. India, thank you. Now for our second warrior, who let the dogs out? Make some noise for North Carolina, everybody. Go. All right, and for our final warrior, make some noise for Korea. Korea, I just want to make sure, okay? Okay, finish the beat. Korea. Tan 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 tan. I'm gonna miss you, Korea. Well, make some noise for Korea. Bring away my food, Korea. Thank you, Korea. All right, gentlemen, right to the back. Come on, make some noise one more time for our drummers, everybody. Right to the back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our show. Thank you so much for coming. Enjoy your day, malo, pito, and aloha. Aloha.
One more round of applause for our masters! Alright, if you wish to learn more about Samoa, please visit us in our college or huts, Maloa Pito and Ompatu.
Coming back for seconds. All right, there you go. Make sure when you come back around, let the boys know.
It's your seconds, okay? Super size those guys. Ooh, thank you. Get some more. For those of you who's joining us now, welcome to our kitchen. We are serving the pa'alifu'ulu, breadfruits with coconut milk. It has salt and onions inside. It's not a dessert, it is savory. Is there any complaints so far? Let me know if you don't like my cooking. You can use the other half of that coconut to fill it up. No, I'm serious.
Here you go, Lanny.
There you go, that's the
Look
one.
at that with rice water.
Enjoy. So far I have 12 likes. 12 likes, 2 thumbs up, 4 thumbs up, and 0 followers.
Oh, see, that's good.
Thank you. You're welcome. Let me know what you guys think. Seconds, thank you. Only 6 people came back for seconds. Tourists. 7 people came back for seconds. You're supposed to tell them to super special. Go back. You don't like it?
He's on a diet. He wants 4.2. It's not my brothers. It's not my brother.
You're supposed to grab one for him too. You said you fixed some more for him.
Thank you.
That's the one. Enjoy. And if you're here for the 4 o'clock show, the Tree of Life, that will be in the next hut over. That's the Tree of Life. This is just the food tasting. Breadfruit in the audience is one of our staple food. No potato, no rice growing in Samoa, but we have our own breadfruits, taro, yams, sweet potatoes. Yeah. This is it. Oh, we already prepared it earlier. We started earlier, and then 3:30 is just the food tasting. But real quick, just to let you know how we cook it. We prepare the breadfruits, we remove the skin, cut them up in small pieces, boil them in the pot, and then when it's cooked, remove the water, add the coconut milk inside with salt and onions, and put it back on the fire for a few more minutes. And let that milk start boiling and get creamy. And then you take it out. That's it. Try this recipe with any staple food that you cook. This is her third.
Right. Now you have to find the next one.
This poor girl is hungry. Poor thing. You sponsor a child. So any complaints about the cooking so far? Uh-oh, we have one complaint. Not enough coconut milk. You're supposed to tell me. Come. extra creamy for him. What's wrong? Oh, okay, just checking.
Oh, I love it. Good job.
Ooh, that's a super size.
Good stuff. Thank you.
Extra milk?
Extra milk.
All right.
Makes it really, really good.
All right, friends, we're going to start heading over to the next hut over for our cultural presentations at 4. In that one, we show you how to make the fire, husking of the coconuts, obtaining of the coconut milk, climbing of the coconut tree, and then fire knife dance. Five more minutes before we shut it down. Thank you. Come again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very, very good. My hand is sticky. Yeah, that'll lose it. Very good. Thank you for the demonstration and everything. Great. No worries.
Come and try.
Oh, there's no skin.
When you first cut up the bread, is there anything else that you have to take out?
Just the seed.
So there is nothing. There is a seed.
No, the seed as well. This is the center.
Oh, that's the
Just cut it out like this.
okay. So when it's after it's cooked, you take that out, and then you put the coconut.
So when you get towards the end,
Guys,
you want to save an extra beef, one dish. Also, put the lock on here too, yeah. So you lock both sides. Because we're going to try and connect them. Do one extra one. This one. It's going to go inside that hole. Bring it all the way out. Wrap it around that way. And then you go back here. Continue on. And then you bring that extra thing out. Continue on doing these things, huh? Okay? Can we guess which one goes next? See how we connect the two of these.